Are you trying to figure out what you want to do in life? Are there too many things that capture your attention? Or maybe nothing at all? Do you struggle to figure out where your parents' opinion ends and you begin? Watch this video so I can help you figure that out. So before you figure out what you want to do in life, you need to figure out who you are. It's important to make a distinction between what other people perceive you as and what you perceive to be yourself. Because usually the most accurate perception is you of you. You know yourself better. So now I'm going to teach you how to figure out who you are and what you truly want.
Get down to business.
So the first thing I want you to do is to notice the friends or the people in your life who really try to make an impact on what choices you make and what you think. There's a difference between a friend or a family member who tries to guide you and support you in the process of making a decision compared to a family member or friend who literally tells you what you should do without considering that you might want something different. These people tend to act like they know everything, that they know what's best for you all the time, and maybe sometimes your mother might know best, but at the same time, our parents have a hard time seeing us grow up or make our own decisions. They might not always know best. Age is only a number sometimes. So, if you're in the middle of an important decision-making process, I would suggest that you move away from them, that you get some space, get a day to yourself to think about this without their interference. Because we don't realize how easy it is for other people to get into our heads and to mess our minds up, and we end up making decisions because they make us think that that's what we wanted when that might not be true at all. Once you have some distance from people like that and you finally have time to yourself, I want you to sit down and firstly, I want you to write down everything that you know for sure that you are. That you're a dancer, that you're a great cook, that you're a psychology student, writer, singer, illustrator, whatever you are, just write it down. It could be as simple as even saying that you're someone's brother or someone's sister. Just things that you know are for sure, and build up this list of this is who I am. After you're done with that, cool, you found yourself, I hope. Then I want you to write down your goals. So this part is for the people who feel like they have a lot of directions. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. Everyone has some kind of goal, even if your goal is just to make enough money to survive. So I want you to write down all of your goals. Write them down. I don't know what you want. Say, I want to have lots of money, or I want to get this job, or I want to do this activity. And once you've written it down, I want you to look at each of those goals and ask yourself, why do I want to do this? This is very important because a lot of the times, for example, at one point I thought that I wanted to be a fitness Instagram. Why? I don't know how to even stay consistent with the gym for 2 months. I don't even study this thing on a daily basis. I don't have a natural interest in it except to make myself look good. So why do I want to do that? I figured it's because right now fitness Instagrams are a big thing and this is a way to get a big following, but I don't know anything and I'm not gonna enjoy it. So I realized I don't actually want to be a fitness influencer. So this is why it's important to look at your goals and figure out why you want to do this. Is it because your mom told you she wants you to do it? Is it because you think this is the only way to make it in life or to make the amount of money you want to make? Why are you making that goal? I also want you to include the goals that you might have as fleeting things where you're like, oh, I really want to do this, and then you kind of push it away. And I want you to assess, why are you pushing it away? Is it because you actually realize you don't want to do it? Or are you scared about what other people will say or think? Okay, so this next piece of advice is for both types of people. The ones who have so many things that they think they want to do but can't choose one to focus on, or the ones who have no idea at all. I want you to see what you naturally gravitate towards. What do you naturally feel the motivation to do? I'm not saying that everything in life should be based on what do you feel like doing today, but you know, it helps to be doing something that you love. So I want you to find what is something that you naturally enjoy and see, can you make a career out of this? Can you study this? So if you find that you are someone who enjoys meeting new people every day and that you get bored with routine and you like that every day should be different, then maybe you should look into event planning or being a flight attendant because every day is different. Do you see what I'm getting at? Now say you're someone who has no passions at all and you love nothing. Well, then figure out what you're good at and go in that direction. Maybe you hate history, but you're good at it. So see what you can do with that. But just because I'm telling you to see what you naturally gravitate towards doesn't mean that every time we work towards something or set a goal that we naturally have to enjoy, but sometimes one goal is the means to an end. One goal is the step to what you truly want. An example is when you go to uni, even if you choose a degree that you really love, there's gonna be some modules that you take, some exams that you take that really suck and you don't enjoy them and it's difficult. And if you could choose to not do them, you would choose to not do them, but you must so that you can get the degree that you want. This is what I mean. So the end goal should be what you truly want, but along the way there might be things that you don't enjoy doing, and that's fine and that's normal. Please don't give up on something just because the steps to it get a bit difficult. If you truly want the ending, that destination, then you're gonna fight through the difficult, boring parts. But yeah, that's kind of it for the video. I mean, all I want you to do is to recognize the people in your life who might not always have your best interests, but really they just want to put on you what they want, or they feel like they're always correct. So yeah, number one, I want you to recognize which people in your life don't really try to guide you, but rather they just want to put you where they think is right without considering that you might have other interests. Number two, I want you to get away from those people and really solidify who you believe you are. And after that, you can start to write down the goals. Once you write down your goals, figure out why you want each of these goals. Is it truly what you want, or is it what other people want? And lastly, if you're struggling to prioritize what to do first, or you have no idea at all what you want to do, then see what you naturally gravitate towards. Try to find a way, if you're looking for a career, to make what you enjoy become what you do, because that is the best thing ever, right? Now obviously you want to figure out what you want in a lot of aspects in life, not just careers, so I can make more detailed in terms of different aspects of life, like relationships and then careers and then hobbies or whatever it is, if that's what people want. But as a general, I think this has kind of covered in general figuring out what you want. So I hope it's been somewhat helpful to you. Please leave a comment down below whether you'd want a more detailed video on a particular aspect of life. Alright, I'll see you maybe in another video this week or next week.